Organize yourselves. Go.
Good afternoon and warm welcome back to the Ghana Soccer Center of Excellence here in Prom Prom. This is the 2025 U-15 Elite Girls Championship. Began as early as 8 a.m. today, match day 1. And we've already seen some beautiful games here, both on the FIFA pitch and also on the BetSpar pitch. But presenting to you the third and final game from Group B today will be between the Central Region and Brong Ahafo region. We've seen Ashanti region trash Upper West 9-0. Eastern region make the best of the elite side from Bolga, beating them 3-0. What scoreline are we to expect simultaneously at the BetSpar pitch? Is going to be another game between Upper East and the U-15 side from the Volta region. My name is Abigail Sanasosu. I am going to be your commentator for this game. We'll be bringing you results from the other game, but these are the ladies that will be lining up for these two regions, and I'm going to walk you through that pretty soon before proceedings begin here at the Ghana Soccer Center of Excellence. Let's begin with the Central region, who are playing as a home side this afternoon. Esther Nakolija is in post. There's Angela Kwaku, Maria San Mensa, Aisha to Yusan. There's Denita Etim. We have Charlotte and Winifred Ishen. Entry, Genevieve Tete, Alberta Ebube, and also Bless Tete completing that starting 11 for head coach Emmanuel Selassie Pentum. He is the one that has paraded these young ladies and hoping they'll be able to also get their first 3 points. Millicent Donko is the assistant coach for the Central region, and they are identified in all white jerseys with white shawls and sky blue horses to match, and they will be taking on their counterparts from the Brong Ahafo region. And these are the ladies as well that have been lined up to begin this game this afternoon. Laurentia Azule is in there. There's Emanuela Nketia, Asana Atupo, Abena Abrefi, there's Amina Adams, Yvonne Fayeboa, Christabel Iswama, there's Kumalo Ewo, there's Margaret Akosua Teria, as well as Kumfa Sandra and Mary Akubila, completing that starting 11 for head coach Rita Jamina, and she will also be assisted by Adumaku Rahel. So it's an all-ladies affair for the Central region, who are also adorned beautifully in pink jerseys, pink shawls with white horses to match. Our center referees are still the Catch Them young ladies, who have given us some good officiating so far, and this game will be handled by and assisted by Lovia Apam. Agnes Ajay will be on line 2 duties, and Elisa Suga is the fourth referee. The whistle goes, and all is set. We are ready to bring you the first 35 minutes of this encounter. Quick change there from the officiating officials. I'm told fourth referee Elisa Suga is now in the center, and Jessica Gandhi is the fourth referee for this game. Central region playing from left to right, with the Brong Ahafo responding from right to left. And the last edition, that was the maiden one, Brong Ahafo came second behind Ashanti region, who lifted that coveted trophy. How will they also pick up this afternoon? 1 minute gone already, and it's goalless between the Central region and Brong Ahafo. So in advantage to Brong Ahafo. The first tour of the game, and already it's in the half of the Central region. Kumalo chasing for that one. But it's a return throwing. And Brong Ahafo would have two defense. Cleared away by Emanuela. But as far as Charlotte, they will take over and already there's a player down on the turf. That will be the referee's call to halt play and quickly restart. And there's a free kick for Brong Ahafo. Amina was brought down and she attracted that free kick for Brong Ahafo. Elisa's whistle goes. And that's a long one in the area of Central Region. Goalkeeper misses it. Esther misses it. Fails to touch it. And there goes the first goal. It is the first goal for Brong Ahafo. And it was goalkeeper Esther who gave that away. And they have been punished. There it was. Esther missing out on that one. Her defenders unable to clear her lines. And Mary was all alone. And all she could do was to slot it home for Brong Ahafo. 3 minutes gone. And it's 1-0 in favor of Brong Ahafo. Mary there in your shot. Very happy for that effort. And wins the applause of her colleagues on the attack again. There they go. Mary was the one they were looking for. But she's beaten to it. Winifred picks it up for Central Region. Loses out cheaply again. And Mary's on the run. Mary's unattached, unhinged. But before she got to it, there's a player down on the turf. And referee Lisa will caution and call for calm. Free kick advantage, Central Region. Ball sent through the middle. Beautiful control there. There they go. Philippa releases the ball. And what a save from Laurentia. Aisha too was ready to pull parity, but her effort has been back through the middle. And there they go again. But this time, Brong Ahafo clears their lines. That was Sandra's foot. But as far as Christabel, Ashan Central take over again. But Mary's on the other end for Brong Ahafo. And this time, Esther gets it right and get the tips of her foot to it. Attack, Philippa racing down the left. Philippa against Yvonne. She wins it away from her and will send it through the middle. She was looking for Amina. Amina is beaten. Amina gets in there and the referee has already seen that tussle before Amina joined. And she is calling for calm, telling Yvonne to calm down. Earlier we had one heated exchange between Eastern Region and the elite side from Bolgatanga. And this promises to be another one. Central Region already down and they are pouncing on and looking to grab that equalizer. Amina's ball. But no problem at all for Laurentia. Holds on to it for Brong Ahafo. She throws it down the right. There they go. Brong Ahafo on the attack. But Central Region will intercept. They take over. Brong Ahafo. There's Amina. Amina's ball to Emanuela. Is Emanuela down the flanks? But that ball is out of play. We've done 5 minutes. And the Central Region 0. Brong Ahafo 1. Throwing affected. Header down. And referee spotted that push. We have free kick advantage to Central Region. Angela takes some few steps back. Sent a rather long and heavy ball. Favor returned immediately. Margaret was the intended target for that ball. But now it goes through the middle. And Mary picks it up for Central Region. They get it off their feet. And it's also stopped on the other side by Asana. Asana through to Mary. Mary's ball on the other side for Margaret. Here's Margaret. Margaret will try. And that is away from the goal area. But not a bad try at all. Margaret was hoping to have grabbed the second from that screamer. But her shot was not on target. It remains Central Region 0. Brong Ahafo 1. If you're just joining us, this is the 2025 U-15 Elite Girls Championship here at the Ghana Soccer Center of Excellence. Began on a very bright note. And this is the last game of the day. Asana. Ball down the right. And already she is caught in that offside position. Brong Ahafo will lose possession. And throwing immediately affected. Here's Winifred. She turns. And the ball is taken over from her. These two have blown hot and cold. In the first 3 minutes, it was a bit busy until that goal. Until that goal from Maria Kubila. Brong Ahafo have gone miles ahead of the Central Region. Even threatening to get 2 more. Throwing quickly taken. Winifred. At BA have switched on that attack again. Looking for Mary. Margaret and Mary. But she's beaten this time around. And Central will switch on as they return that favor through the middle. Brong Ahafo are blocked. Here they come. Genevieve. And captain of the side takes over, but she's beaten. Genevieve still rolling with that one. Puts it through for Alberta. Alberta is stopped, but here they come. Great save there. Nice piece of defending, Amina. But she's beaten to it immediately. BA will pick up the pieces again. The captain, Christabel. It's still Christabel twisting and turning. Wanted to go through her right, but she's blocked. Still holds on. It's Christabel. Finally releases the ball down her right. This is Margaret. She tries, and Mary's at the receiving end again. She'll try this time around. Blocked. Good play between Margaret and Mary. Combining up front for Brong Ahafo. And head coach Rita Jamina call out to Mary and tell her to take her time. That was her try again. Mary looking for her second goal. Ball back in the middle. Eludes everyone. But Alberta was there to hold in. That clash. I've seen 2 players on the turf and both up and walking as if nothing happened. Brong Ahafo Zamina and Central Region's Aisha too. Walk on and continue as if they had never had any contact with each other. Free kick. And Angela will pick it up for Central Region. Takes a few steps back. Here's Angela's delivery. Straight into a white jersey. But yet to be contained. And referee Elisa spots that push. And it'll be a free kick advantage. Abner. Abner's ball down the right. Brong Ahafo starting that attack beautifully again. Here's Christabel, captain of the side. Finds Amina. They are beating to it. And then they are racing to it. Central Region on the attack again. But they would rather watch it to touch. No, it gets it back in. Mary gets in there, trying to hold on for Brong Ahafo. And there's a throwing advantage. Another Mary for Central Region. There they come. Philippa beat into it by Yvonne. And the whistle is gone already. Getting physical between these two sides. Central Region trying so hard to pull parity. And there's Richard Ramna in your shot. Coach of the Brong Ahafo elite side. Abner. Abner's ball to Margaret. There they go again, Captain Christabel. That shot was intercepted. Brong Ahafo making use of the flanks. And they have been the side that have pushed women forward, looking for goals. Christabel. The flag was already up. And they had to fall back. The throwing advantage to Central Region. Quickly affected. Winifred was at the winning receiving end. Couldn't keep that ball in play. An advantage forced to the opposite marker. Sandra puts it through, but is met by a sea blue foot. Sandra wanted to hold on again, but she's beaten this time around. It's Genevieve down the left. Central Region. Alberta is back down. Another advantage falling to Central Region. Winning all loose balls and the second balls, but how have they been able to make good use of it? Throwing. Ball in the air. Brong Ahafo scrambling to defend. And finally Asana. Asana back there. And putting Mary through. Mary's brought down by Aisha too. She didn't care to even look back. Asana picks it up again. And didn't find her marker. But Denita is already down. And long before Mary, the goal scorer, had gone down. And looks like she will need medical attention. Increased physicality in this game. Both sides are not leaving anything to chance. And looking to set all of their energies on each other. Head coach Selassie Bentum dishing out some instructions over there. Winifred has been called aside because it's a temporary hold up here. Mary looks fit, up on her feet, and still held aside for treatment to continue. We've done 15 minutes, 20 more to play for in the first half of this game. And if you're just joining, Central Region are down by a goal. Hetzi Mary, in the 4th minute of this game, she already put Brong Ahafo in front. Drop ball. Ball eludes everyone. Abner chasing after that. Able to keep it in play. Alberta got ahead to it. Central Region. Alberta. Here's Abner, but still Alberta. Alberta, and she pulls parity for Central Region. Beautiful tender from Alberta. And she has done her job beautifully. It's 1-1 between the Central Region and Brong Ahafo. What a ball. What a a placement from Central Regions. Alberta Ebube. She turned. And already Asana knew there was danger because she was late on that account to defend her lines. Game on. Referee Elisa Suga called for the ball to be changed. And it has been. Brong Ahafo will restart play with Margaret. She sends it back to Amina. Amina's ball down the left was intended for Mary. But there they go again. Asana. Ball gets back to Asana. Asana releases the ball and finds Yvonne. Yvonne is forced to play the ball away by Denita. Central Region not relenting, still pushing. So in Asana. Brong Ahafo. That ball could not see the light of day on the pitch. Heads out again. But this time the throwing is an advantage for Central Region. Genevieve down the right. She's racing to it together with Asana. Genevieve keeps it in play. Dummies and calls for help. Mary was there. Ball headed the way of Alberta. But this time around, Denita could not hold on to it for Central Region. Asana with a throwing advantage. Brong Ahafo spared on that occasion. This is Yvonne. Yvonne was looking for Mary, but gets back to Yvonne. Yvonne spreads it to the other side. And Aisha too takes over. But not so fast, Emmanuel Aiste. Brong Ahafo twisting and turning. There they are. Sending men forward. And Emanuela goes down. Referee Lisa. Referee Lisa will call on Angela to come down, captain of the side. Philippa was the culprit. And she will take some few steps back and allow the free kick to be taken by Brong Ahafo. Already looking for spaces. Emanuela is delivering. Heads go up. But ball is returned almost immediately by Sandra. Sandra's ball. And goalkeeper is beaten to it again. They have the second goal. Brong Ahafo. Esther, the goalkeeper of Central Region, needs to be switching to. Gets out of her line quite unnecessarily and has conceded the second. Advantage for Brong Ahafo. 2-1. Central Region down again. 20 minutes on the clock. 3 goals already produced. 1 for Central Region, 2 for Brong Ahafo. And this was the ball. The incident that brought that goal. Margaret, dummy the goalkeeper. Ball went in the air, headed down, and Margaret squeezed her way through. Esther was caught chasing after the wind, and Margaret had to just punish her. Swat home the second goal for Brong Ahafo. Game continues, throwing Central Region in their own half. And the pink jersey gets in the way, but they are beaten to it, unable to keep it in play. Charlotte. Throwing advantage, quickly affected. The ball unable to stay on the turf. Getting into the 22nd minute here, the Ghana Soccer Center of Excellence. And these two sides have not been boring at all. They've been busy. Brong Ahafo got the first goal in the 4th minute. And on the 16th mark, Central Region pool parity, but as it stands now, they are down again. Offside it is. Brong Ahafo on the attack, and when they do, it's quite intense and dangerous. They know what they are going for and what they're looking for. It looks like on 2 occasions they have gotten answers. Alberta. Her ball is blocked. And Captain Christabel gets in there for Brong Ahafo. Abner is beating to it. But they put in Alberta Margaret through again. Esther comes off her lines. But this time, quite fruitful. This time it was quite effective. She was able to clear her lines on time. Throwing advantage. Angela Stowe. And Margaret is getting in there again. Esther decides to go with her hands this time around. Balloons the ball, but the ball is still in her half. Alberta missing out on that one. Ball is beautifully laid through. Asana returns it to Yvonne. Yvonne finds Amina. Amina's ball down the right. And Esther has already learned. She goes in with her hands this time around. Her kick stays in her half. Brong Ahafo strong on the ball and will follow it wherever it goes. Angela cannot believe she was the culprit on that account. Moves away from it. And it will be a free kick advantage to Brong Ahafo. Is Amina behind that one? Amina behind that one for the Buni region. Take some few steps back and look like she might be going the way of Mary. But that was a rather short one through her captain, Christabel. But referee Lisa spotted something else. That ball seemed to have traveled through the hands of a player from the Central region. And the free kick is brought closer. Christabel walks away from it. But is she prepping to pick up the free kick? Picks a spot away. I see Amina behind that one as well, who will pick it up for the Brong Ahafo region. We'll wait for the whistle of referee Lisa Soga. It is Amina's try and way out of target. Amina's shot had an intent, but the direction was not in sight. We've done 25 minutes already. 10 more to go. Goal kick. And Angela picks it up for her goalkeeper, Esther. Ball in their own half. Alberta try to control and play that 1-2 with Blessing. So in advantage. The whistle is already gone. Referee Lisa says no. It was for Central Region 2 pickup. Alberta sends it back to Angela. Yvonne gets in their way. And Central Region have lost touch of that 1-2. That understanding that the Liberty they thought they did have. 26 minutes. It's Central Region 1, Brong Ahafo 2. Remember, we're playing 35 minutes in each half for the U-15 Elite Girls Cup here in Pram Pram. On the other pitch, that's the Bet Power pitch. Upper East are taking on Volta Region. We'll be getting your results pretty soon. But here, It's good for the ladies in pink. One from Brong Ahafo. Margaret again. It's Margaret left alone again. And gets the second for herself and the third for Brong Ahafo. 26 minutes on the clock. 2 goals to her name. Margaret Akosia-Teria grabbing the third and the second for herself. It's been a great day. The opening of the 2025 U-15 Elite Girls Cup, and we have seen a lot of goals. In the 3 games that have been played on the FIFA pitch here at the Ghana Mantoka Center of Excellence, Yvonne Brong Ahafo 1 more goals, looking for Amina Balibse for her captain Christabel, and she has Philip on her heels. Favor returned, Asana. Asana is beating to it, but there's Sandra to hold on. Asana goes down after she went in hard for that ball. She's being attended to. And so temporary hold up here. 27 minutes gone already. Central Region 1, Brong Ahafo 3. This is Margaret's third goal. Caught Angela ball watching and Esther equally beating to it. Solo efforts there. And Margaret stretched those long legs. Got it at the right spot at the right time. Good goal by all standards. Asana. Not so comfortable. But she would want to continue for Brong Ahafo. Her coach will pick the moment to send some message through her to her colleagues on the pitch before she joins the action. But here's Alberta for Central Region. She's brought down by Yvonne, and referee says play continues, but she's halted it. Alberta is unhappy. Alberta is unhappy and walks away after that tackle on her. And it's going to be a drop ball to the Central Region to pick up Winifred. Decides to go long and hard. Heads go up. Asana back on her feet. And she's being challenged by Winifred. Laurentia will pick it up. Sends it the other way. Esther hits it hard and back. Looking for her captain. Philippa. She goes down in the process and loses touch. We've done 30 minutes on the clock. 5 more to play for in the first half. But Brong Ahafo are having a good time. 3 goals to the advantage. And Central Region have only responded once. They are on the loose again. And Esther loves to go in with her foot down her hand. She's beaten, but Angela was there to help. That rebound, and she finally punches it away. Coach Rita Damna with a round of applause for Yvonne for that try. And there it is. She controlled, took her time, picked her spot, but Esther this time around was able to parry that ball away, saving Central Region on that account. Corner kick to Brong Ahafo. Here's Amina. The whistle goes, and we wait for Amina's delivery. It's flying across to no one in particular. The 10, Margaret wanted it, but here they are. Here's Mary. She couldn't find the back of the net. Goalkeeper Esther has been busy. Esther Nakolija has been busy, but she has been caught off guard 3 times already. There they come. Amina. Amina's ball through to Yvonne. Yvonne will threaten Esther again. And this time, Esther clears that threat. Amina, Captain Christabel, and they will hold on to it. Brong Ahafo. Great play between themselves. Abna to Asana. Genevieve wins it. There they go. Central region. Clearance there from Sandra. Headed down. Central region will take over. Blessing. And Captain Christabel is down. Christabel is down and looks to be in some level of pain. 32 minutes gone. In the first half, we are waiting for 3 more. And time that could be added on. Last game of the day. Central region are trailing. Brong have 3 goals to show. And Central have only pulled 1 back. Coach Selassie Bentum unhappy on his feet. Winifred and Genevieve speaking among themselves, but they have been called to the touchlines by their head coach. But play resumes. The free kick advantage. Amina picks it for Brong Ahafo. Sends it wide. But in the middle, there's no pink jersey. Then Nikta picks it up. Central region. There they come. Aisha too. Down the left. Finds Blessing. Oh, Blessing looking for Alberta. But Alberta was late to get that one. There they go. Mary. And Mary was already offside. Good to see Christabel back on the pitch for Brong Ahafo. Game continues. There is another advantage to Brong Ahafo. Throwing. And Sandra will pick it up for her side. Emanuela's ball to Kumalo. There they go. Favor returned immediately. They will try again. Kumalo. And it's taken over by Aisha too. Down the left is Captain Philippa. Philippa beaten by opposite number who is also a captain. Christabel. Christabel will find Yvonne. Yvonne back to Christabel. Christabel tears away. Tries a shot. And Esther was there in time to hold on. We've done 35 minutes, exhausted all the minutes for this half. Waiting for time that could be added on. But game will continue. Brong Ahafo. Christabel went in strong, but couldn't keep it in play. It's a U-15 Elite Girls Championship here at the Ghana Man Soccer Center of Excellence. 3 great games in Group B, as well as Group A from the Betfar pitch. But here, it is Central Region taking on Brong Ahafo. Margaret was not allowed to operate as much as she wants and sends the ball back. She finds Christabel. Christabel beating on that occasion. And Central Region manning their defense like their life depends on it. There they go. And Esther has another ball to pick up. Goal kick, Central Region. Leaves it for the Nikta. She tries, and there goes the whistle. First half done. Central Region have a lot of talking among themselves to do. They have been beaten 3-1 already. Goals started trickling in as early as the 4th minute when Maria Kubli got the first before Alberta put parity. Then Margaret had 2 goals in succession in the 20th and 26th minute to get Brong Ahafo back in the lead. We are back after recess to bring you the remaining 35. Do stay.
So keep quiet and calm. Huh? You don't have to be discussing whatever it is. Hey, right. Take your water. Take this one. This one. Take this one. You need it. Take it. Take it. Take it. Take it. You can share it. The two of you can share one if that's what you want. Drink that. Drink small. Drink. Just that. Don't be looking at the ball in the air. When the ball is gone, you normally follow the ball with your eye. Don't do that. You just focus on where the ball. Focus on where the ball will land. Oh, Elisa. So focus on where the ball will land and the ball will drop. Don't be looking at it. So many throw-ins on the other side. Was it throwing or so okay, were you raising your flag first? So if it's a disputed one, you raise your flag first, so pistol, and then you hit it. But if it's obvious, if it's clear, you don't hit it. And even the goal kick, you don't hit pistol. Just allow them. But you are doing very well. You work on your position. That one is something you will do later. But when you see that the ball is coming to the ball is coming to quickly, jump out of them, move away. Hey, my dear, what are you discussing? And then if there's a player down and doctors are in, always watch your assistant referee and the fourth referee before you start the game. Because the last one, the doctors were still coming out. They didn't go out. And you started. So I even called you. The assistant referee was there. She did not even see anything. Like she should have raised the flag for you. And the fourth two was standing here. And mine wasn't there. They should have called you to stop. So she will raise the flag and then you wait until they are out. And then you know you are doing very well. So far, you are doing very well. You are eating all the so keep it up. So second half, I won't be here with you. I'm going to see now. What referee? You need to be watching and let me know. Let me go and check the second half. So far, you have referees.
ball. Most of the time, they are better when you man on the ball. The way with the ball cannot be faster than you running without a ball. You get it? Actually, that they have a lot. And Lovia and Agnes, you are supposed to be recording too. I told you assistants also report. Assistants report. But you people are not reporting. Okay? They are not reporting. Is that one? Tomorrow. How much is there? Every day, match 8, 9:30. No, I'm sure you're set. Another group will help. Offside. What the down? The flag will still be flag in their fine. Outside, so outside you indirect. Up and down, sir. You don't put your hand down. So the ball is fixed, is touch, second touch. And that's how you keep the ball no okay. So the second touch before time and what you are doing. Eliza, when you put your hand up for indirect, for offside, and they play, it must start somebody before you drop your hand. And then, you know, up and down, son, I know they're not from. No, it's indirect. So indirect. There should be as an internet as I do some from your ball straight, not for so for mobile video. No. Okay. Thomas. That's your ball. When you go inside, no, so go and check your post straight. All the best for the second half. You are doing well. Maybe I will put you to the Jamaica. You will call for. You should not buy a bottle. You see what we're saying about. Yeah. Yeah. My mama for hot wine. About to see if you're here. I just wish you one. Proper water. So what is it?
Back from recess. And referee Elisa Soga's whistle ushers us into the second 35 of this game. With Brong Ahafo now playing from left to right and Central Region responding from right to left. It is the final game from Group B on the first day of the U-15 Elite Girls Cup here at the Ghanaman Soccer Center of Excellence. Concurrently, the Upper East are also playing against the Volta Region on the Betspar pitch, but here on the FIFA pitch, if you're just joining, first half was eventful. 4 goals produced, 3 in favor of Brong Ahafo and just 1 for Central Region. They're looking to pull parity, get back ahead after that tete-a-tete with head coach Selassie Bentum. But I bet I'll take advantage. Alberta pulls one back again for Central Region. Just on the stroke of 1 minute. And just when I was counting the number of goals, we have another one. 3-2. And Central Region looked like they took recess serious, spoke among themselves, and had to take advantage of that. Alberta brought down Asan after she damaged her, exposing Laurentia, and she could not save Brong Ahafo on that occasion. Margaret will restart play for Brong Ahafo. There they come. Genevieve and Angela yelling, but Christabel is there for Brong Ahafo. Good control. Amina. Her ball goes through her to her captain. She wins a throw-in. Quickly picked up. Here's Amina. Margaret again. Stopped by the woodwork. Margaret was looking for a hat-trick and possibly the 4th for Brong Ahafo. But that was far off, and Abna couldn't hold on play for Brong Ahafo. The heat is back on. Brong Ahafo know they could be punished if they are not careful, and have switched on almost immediately. There they come. Genevieve, goal scorer Alberta, but Emanuela is there to clear her lines. Sends the ball through her left. Control, and here they are losing out on it, and Central Region will take advantage. Abna is beaten to it. Central Region in the half of Brong Ahafo shoves off Abna, and there they come. It's Winifred. They try again, and there they go. The ball lacks a little direction. But there's a woman down on the turf. Looks like Amina put herself in the way and prevented that ball from getting to Laurentia. She's up on her feet, but Central Region have nothing to worry about. They all will get ready as that corner has been affected. Ball floats in, and Laurentia screams for it. Back to Angela. And Angela is not allowed to play well. She puts the ball through, and Amina was again in her way. This time around, she didn't escape freely, injured, and will have to be attended to. We've done 4 minutes in the second half, and the Central Region 2, Brong Ahafo 3. In a closely contested game, these two have shown physicality and some level of determination. 5 goals spread amongst themselves, unlike Ashanti Region, who took that game to Upper West, whitewashing them 9-0, before Easton also beats that elite side from Bolga 3-0. And the final game in Group B for match day 1. Brong Ahafo are leading, but they can attest to the fact that it's not been a smooth path. Central Region are tough customers. Angela got her foot to it, still in the half of Brong Ahafo. Angela gets to her ball again, looking for Alberta, but they send the other way around, and Margaret is the only lady in pink, Swamba, 3 white jerseys, and she was unable to hold on. Mary got in to help her, but Esther is safe and will pick up that goal kick. Esther's ball through the right, went straight to her pink jersey, and here they come. Margaret dummies beautifully, will try another one, and Esther got in the way. Not a bad try, a little selfish play there from Margaret, but it's all part of the game. Abner racing to keep it, but she's unable to. Sandra and Abner have had some difficulty in keeping Central Region at bay in the second half of this game, and they have suffered a goal. So in advantage. Down the right, here they come. Winifred put Alberta through, back to Winifred. Winifred with the 3rd goal for Central Region. Indeed, they have taken recess serious for the first minute, and it's Central Region 3, Brong Ahafo 3. That was Alberta's ball through to Winifred, and Winifred displays Laurentia, had the direction, but not able to clear her lines. Of course, it's all joy, grinning from ear to ear like a chisel. She knows what it means to pull parity for her side. 6 goals spread amongst the two, and we restart play. Brong Ahafo are under siege, and Central Region will defend their lines very well. Charlotte, that is way out of target. Brong Ahafo are asking questions, and it's Captain Christabel there in your shot. Goal kick quickly taken. Abner. And Amina sends the ball out. Coach Selassie Bentum, the loudest on the bench. Not content with the 3. He wants more. Now they know they can't go toe-to-toe with Brong Ahafo. Back to plain field, and they're on the attack again. Central Region. This time couldn't keep it in play, Winifred. Coach Bentum applauding every move. And Abner's ball to the center. Christabel gets to put her marker through. It's Margaret. And that's a good save from Esther. But Margaret still has it. And out it finally goes. There goes Margaret. The lady with the braids for Brong Ahafo looking for her 3rd. But on that occasion, Esther was up to the task. Referee Elisa says it is a goal kick. And Central Region would have to send that in Coach Selassie Bentomania shot. Looking on keenly, knowing very well that he has a slight advantage, calls on his markswoman Alberta. She needs to be spoken to. This is Winifred's goal. Beautiful play between herself and Alberta, giving the with 2 goals to her name already. Corner kick to Brong Ahafo. Amina will pick that up for Brong Ahafo. Elisa's whistle. Amina's delivery eludes everyone, but got to a pink jersey in the end. And they clear the lines. Charlotte hoping Winifred picks it up. She's brought down. Central Region have effected a change. And Mercy Asamoah finds her way onto the field for the lads from the Central Region. Winifred's throwing. Alberta's touch. And Emanuela will take over, but she's halted almost immediately. We've done 11 minutes in the second half. And it's Central Region 3, Brong Ahafo 3, the 20 Girls Elite Championship. Here the Ghana Mansoka Center of Excellence. Charlotte watches on as that ball rolls over. She knows very well it's to her advantage. Throwing. Aisha. But falls back to Brong Ahafo, but Charlotte's header. Central Region are being forced to make some swift decisions in defense. Brong Ahafo seem to be cooking up something. Alberta couldn't get to it, but it will be cleared finally. Ball cleared away by Asana. Head coach Rita Jamina will tinker with her starting lineup as well. See some ladies prepping for a chance in this game. Yes, they are ready to effect a change. But before that, Angela finds her marker. Brong Ahafo. Fast Charlotte. Charlotte not allowing anyone to go past her. And wins the applause of her colleagues. Confirmation of that change. And Asana is out. Her place will be taken by Asana's place will be taken and game continues. That push cannot be on the blind side of Elisa, and she calls on Winifred to come down. Free kick. Brong Ahafo. Emmanuel's delivery. Another foul. And Christabel will pick it up for Brong Ahafo in the area of Central Region. Free kick. Esther. Esther look to be prepping her wall. And Yvonne seemed to be causing problems. Christabel's kick and off of every other person. She knows she could have done better. Favor returned. Abena. Charlotte putting Alberta through again. Alberta against Abena. Alberta got the final touch of this ball and it's been kept in play. But the flag is already up. The flag is already up. And there'll be a goal kick. Laurentius ball. Got off the head of Genevieve. Referee Elisa said no. That push was right in front of me and I can't let it go. Free kick advantage. And the Central Region have this to play for. Here's Winifred. Her ball in there. Alberta got to it. And that ball is ballooned away. Too hard a touch. Captain Philippa there in your shot. She really wanted to get that home. But unfortunately, she couldn't. Laurentia sends the ball in. Aisha to's header. Amina left it for Winifred, but it's stolen from her. And there the ball is being bundled around. Brong Ahafo, but cleared finally. But there's a player down on the turf, and it's Alberta up on her feet. And she's been in a tussle with Abna all along, but gotten the better of her on 2 occasions already. 18 minutes in the second half. And if you're just joining us, it's Central Region 3, Brong Ahafo 3. Angela, Amina's header through the middle, and Christabel is beating to it. Winifred got her foot to it. There they go, slagging it out. And Messi was beaten on that occasion. Here comes Captain Christabel. She stopped. Here's Angela. Brong Ahafo will take over again. But Angela's ball through the middle. And they, on some rampage, Central Region, Margaret. That was too much for Mary. Rita Jamna not happy with Amina's play in the middle for Brong Ahafo. And up on her feet, how they have relinquished that 3-goal lead to be on level peg in the Central Region, she cannot phantom. So in Aisha too. Ball lurking around and picked up by Jemima. Jemima turns. And here is Captain Philippa She's all alone. Philippa's ball across to Alberta. But Laurentia was guided to hold on. Looking to send the header. And here's Messi. Central region. Christabel shoves off her marker. And Aisha too is a victim. Free kick advantage to Brong Ahafo. Abner. Straight to Esther. Let that ball roll. Finds Messi. Messi to Angelina. Down the right. It is Genevieve. But she couldn't keep possession. 21 minutes gone. And it is the 2025 U-15 Elite Girls Cup Championship here at the Ghana Man Soccer Center of Excellence in Prom Prom. 3 games in Group B on the opening day, and it's been interesting. We are witnessing the last of the 3. Central region in white and Brong Ahafo identified in the pink jersey, and already the flag is up. Free kick immediately affected. Charlotte puts it through for Messi. Before Messi released it, and Messi gets in the way again, heads it down looking for Alberta, but unable to get through to it. And Margaret is already offside. Margaret is caught offside. Abner and Sandra combining to send those balls forward. But this time Sandra's delivery was not the best. Brong Ahafo. There they are looking for their captain Philippa. It's Philippa against Jemima. And Jemima throwing advantage, and Angela will elect herself to effect it immediately. Alberta's header, Angela unable to control. 22 minutes done in the second half. And there we have it, another throw-in, effected immediately. Jemima hits a snag, but picks it up again. Winifred finds Angela for Central Region. And Amina pushed her marker away. Throwing Jemima. Jemima looking for Kumalo. But Angela gets to her and will force her off it. Brong Ahafo looking to effect another change. Brong Ahafo's change. But game continues on the turf. As change would be affected Margaret. Margaret releases to Yvonne. And Mary will try her luck after getting the first. Timely clearance by Shetu. Wins the applause of one Lucas. There they go. Sandra pushes to safety. But Philippa is here. She raised right from the center to pick it, but unable to keep it. Jemima cutting her off. Amina will be let go and sacrificed. We'll get you number 13 pretty soon. But throwing advantage Angela. Angela is looking for Winifred, but she goes down. And the referee's whistle finally goes. She gets to the point where Winifred looks to be in a lot of pain. And she will be attended to. Temporary hold up here. 25 minutes in the second half. 10 more to play for. And we wait for time that could be added on. U-15 Elite Girls Championship here at the Ghana Man Soccer Center of Excellence. The second edition it is. Last year, Ashanti region lifted that trophy. And they were followed keenly in second place by Brong Ahafo, who are having their first game today. And they are clothed in that pink jersey with white hostess to match. Not looking good for them, hoping that they could get in front. But Ashanti region have already run riot in Group B, dropping Upper West 9-0 in the tournament opener. Easton had the best of that elite side from Bolga, beating them 3-0 in the process. But this last game has seen this two with 3 goals apiece, and Coach Rita Dramina is not happy with the turn of events. Game continues. Ball headed down. Christabel takes over for Brong Ahafo. But Messi gets in the way. They're racing for it. Christabel busy as she leads this Brong Ahafo side. But Messi has other ideas. Here is Emanuela trying so hard to keep up with the chase. Hawa Yakubu is player number 13, and she took the place of Amina. So in advantage. Ball headed down. Alberta wants it. She turns around, picks it. Can she tear away? She tries. But side net, and it is. Alberta Kubli. 2 goals to her name in the 16th and 36th minutes for Central Region. That centre forward living up to expectation. Central Region. Here's Messi. Lays it through. But Angela is unable to get a touch of it. Throwing Jemima's ball. There they go. Kumilo's touch. Finds Jemima. Jemima is sandwiched. Philippa takes over. Jamis. She's beaten to it by Yvonne. Yvonne puts it through. But here's Aisha. She clears her lines. And Central Region not leaving anything to chance. Jemima. Her throwing. Return to it. This time she wanted to go ahead of Margaret, but she was caught in that offside position. So in advantage, Central Region. Kumalo. It's Kumalo. Kumalo against Angela. Kumalo. And Angela spreads herself in front of her. That battle between Kumalo and Angela. And Angela knew she had to close in on Kumalo, who was racing towards Esther. Corner kick. Ball sent in, heads go up. And Charlotte will clear her lines. Safety, but will cost her. Throwing to Brong Ahafo. Emanuela finds Abna. Ball gets back to Emanuela. Abner gets in there, hoping to catch Margaret. But instead, Esther picks it. Tries to go through the middle. Jemima has a hand direct to it. Here's Christabel. She's shoved out. And Messi will continue to play. The referee says nothing happened. Expects Christabel to get back on her feet as game continues. But Laurentia holds on the other end. On her left finds Emanuela. She's unable to keep it. Genevieve picks up that throw-in and leaves it behind. There'll be another change to be effected by Central Region. Soon to be confirmed. Frances Eshon could be heading into this game. Mary puts her body through. And the referee Elisa is asking why Angelina had to go in that deep. So this is a change. Frances is on. Free kick advantage, Brong Ahafo. We have it. Beats her marker. Central Region, but not as far as Jemima. This is Jemima, sandwiched by Messi and Philippa. Here she is, her first touch, Frances. And she finds Angela down the left. Here's Angela, her ball through, looking for Alberta. Abena will clear her lines. Margaret goes down. And Aisha too is the culprit. Margaret comforted by Aisha too. And it's a free kick advantage to Brong Ahafo. Abner ready. If the referee is ready. And she preps to take that free kick for Brong Ahafo. Sends one in. Christabel trying to control and keep it down. Frances won that advantage for Central Region. Charlotte. But she'll walk away and leave it. Frances wanted to get it. But here's Christabel. Her run is blocked. Messi. Angelina. Displaced. Manuela got in there. Here's Margaret. Margaret. Hold on to that ball. But that was just too long a time. Beat into it. Here's Frances. Making herself useful after getting on to play for Central Region. Christabel's ball down the left, finds Mary. Mary brings herself back, and there it is. Beautiful goal there. Goal number 4 for Brong Ahafo. And it's Yvonne who has put Brong Ahafo back ahead. Frances down. And we need to be attended to. Referee Elisa pointing out certain things to Philippa. The medics are already there to attend to Frances. Yvonne getting the 4th goal. A strike. Long one. And Esther was displaced. Mary laid it through for her beautifully. Took her time. Picked her spot. And knew she could go over Esther. She does that. And Brong Ahafo are back in the lead. 4 goals. With Central Region having 3 to show. Temporary hold up here. "69 minutes gone. We're looking to see if there'll be any time added on. But as it stands now, we could be having a winner in a game that looked like a tie. Mary selflessly laid it down beautifully for Yvonne. And this is how she decided to connect with all the pace and power. She has been able to get Brong Ahafo back on top. And his heartbreak on the bench of Central Region. But looks like Frances has sustained a head injury. She might not be able to continue. Frances got in not too long ago, in less than 5 minutes. Frances is shown. And she might be heading out, but she's up on her feet. Good news. But she'll be helped aside to be attended to. Another change could fall through for Brong Ahafo. Looks like Pamela Fosua is getting ready. And she could be taking the place of any of the 11 players on the turf for the ladies in pink from Brong Ahafo. The play has been restarted. Alberta's long ball, and Laurentia receives it. We'll let it roll. Sandra. And Sandra gets it back to Jemima. Jemima will send that power in, but Aisha will let Charlotte fight for it. Charlotte against Margaret. But Margaret wins it. It's Margaret. Looks for Jemima. And Jemima tried on her own. But that is too feeble to beat Esther. Pamela waiting for that change to be effected. 70 minutes exhausted. We'll wait to see if there'll be any time that will be added on due to those stoppages. But here they come again, Sandra. Sandra, part of that back line for Brong Ahafo. And she finds Kumelo. Kumelo is brought down by Philippa. And the referee says the advantage should fall through. To Brong Ahafo. And this is a confirmation of the change. The first goal scorer, Mary, will be sacrificed. Mary Akubila is sacrificed for Pamela Fosua. And there it is. Change finally effected. Pamela racing to take the place of Mary. Clearly a like-for-like change down the wings. Free kick. Sandra through the middle. Margaret got her foot to it. Aisha tried to clear. But ball still in the air. Here's Genevieve. Finds Alberta. Emanuela picks it up. Trying to place Pamela through. But Pamela unable to get to it. Danica beats her to that one, and we'll be doing 2 minutes of additional time. Yes, confirmed. We'll be doing 2 minutes of time added on. I think the first 40 seconds already gone. Central Region 3, Brong Ahafo 4. Goal kick. Effected there by the Nectar. And here they come again, Yvonne. 10th. It's still Yvonne. Hold on for Brong Ahafo. This is Yvonne sandwiched, but she's not beaten. She still gets out of that challenge. Finds her captain Christabel. She's shoved off. Here's Charlotte. Charlotte's ball to Mercy. Oh, great stop there by Sandra. Yvonne. Christabel got in the way. Emanuela will leave it for Abner. Here's Emanuela. Dummies. Emanuela finds Yvonne. Yvonne is beaten to it by Philippa. Alberta gets a hold of it. She is dangerous when left alone. That center forward for Central Region. But Charlotte's header, Aisha. Charlotte still keep the ball afloat. And who will put the ball down on the turf? Ball still flying around. Abner. There they go. Jemima finally puts the ball on the turf. There they come. Angela. Christabel intercepts. But she miskicks. Goes in strong again, trying to win it back. But Yvonne has already done that for Brong Ahafo. She also dashes that ball to Philippa. But Pamela gets in to help. And Emanuela is down the left. Emanuela against Angelina. Here is Yvonne. And that ball is blocked. Interesting last 2 minutes in this exchange. And here's Charlotte. Charlotte to Alberta. Down the right is Angelina. Can she keep it in play? Angelina is racing. Picks it up. But cleared on time by Abner. Yvonne will fall to the turf. Picked the knock earlier, but played through. But she finally sits down on the turf and up on her feet. And there goes the final whistle. Elisa Soga brings proceedings to an end. And Central Region have tasted defeat on the opening day. Well, it's all over. 7 goals thriller. Brong Ahafo showing their prowess and winning 4-3 at the end of exchanges. Central Region tried as they did. Were down at a point by 3 goals to 1. Came in strong in the second half. Got 2 quick goals from the foot of Alberta and Winifred. But that was not all. It was Yvonne who put the icing on the cake for the ladies from Brong Ahafo region. Yvonne Fireboa. And she has been able to grab that winner for Brong Ahafo. Is there enough proceedings here? And match day 1 is done. 3 great games we have had. Began with Ashanti region whitewashing Upper West by 9 goals to 0, the highest on the day. And then Eastern region also made little of that elite side from Bolgatanga. Just ended here on the FIFA pitch at the Ganamantoka Center of Excellence. A Central region losing narrowly to Brong Ahafo. In the end, it was 4-3 in favor of the lads from Brong Ahafo. Great day, great moment to find talent that will fill up the Black Maidens, the Black Princesses, and possibly go on to win the feature for the Black Queens of Ghana. An interesting search for young talents below the age of 15. It is the Elite U-15 Girls Championship. 5 more match days to go, and this is just the beginning of greatness. Thank you for joining us and be a part of our coverage today. We're live on the Ghana Football Association Facebook page. We'll be back tomorrow to bring you much more interesting fixtures in Group A and in Group B. In Group A, it has been an eye-opener. "19 goals produced on match day 1 from Group B. And so tomorrow, we are going to see Western Region take on Eastern Elites B. Volta will play Northern Region. Upper East will take on Greater Accra in Group A. And then in Group B, Eastern Region will play Upper West Region. Brong Ahafo will take on Ashanti. And Central Region will play Elite Academy in that order. My name is Abigail Sanasosu. We'll meet you again tomorrow to continue with the 2025 U-15 Elite Girls Championship. It's bye for now from the Ghana Manitoga Center of Excellence here in Pram Pram.